Did you just fail your CELPIP exam? Don't worry, you're not alone. There are many people who are nowadays struggling with these English proficiency exams because nowadays you need a CLB 9 or 10 to score good points in the CRS scores and to get your express entry. So the first thing to do right now is not be disappointed, not be stressed, because that's probably the mental attitude you have right now. Just know a lot of people go through this and most people make it out successfully. And if you're struggling, email us, we'll talk to you, and we'll make sure you get to your desired destination, score requirement, and your immigration in Canada. First thing you want to consider is, should you go for reevaluation? That's a big question. Now, this is based on the information we have over years of dealing with CELPIP students, and HZad Education probably has the biggest pool of CELPIP students who study for this exam. We have almost never seen reading and listening marks change, unfortunately. Reading and listening is marked by the computer. So if there's any inaccuracy in the computer marking, your marks will get changed. But I have personally never seen this happen. I have seen this happen a lot with writing and speaking. So I have seen points change from 1 point to 3 points in writing and speaking, which is pretty insane. So if you got a 6 in writing, reevaluation can get you up to 9 points. It could be even more, but personally I've seen the max change of 3 points. So whenever I tell students to go for reevaluation, I always ask this question: did you make any major mistake? And what I mean by this is, in speaking, did you finish on time? Did you start on time? Did you, in speaking and writing, answer every question to the point? Was the task response accurate? In writing, was the paragraphing good? Did you do the right amount of words? Again, did you miss the task response? Or did you proofread the writing? Also in speaking, did you pause? Did you use fillers? If you used fillers, forget a good score. All these questions, everything I just said, are major mistakes. So if you have made major mistakes, don't go for reevaluation. You know you don't deserve a good score. Don't waste your money applying for reevaluation. But if you're confident that everything was okay, you actually did a good attempt, go for reevaluation. Only those people who say this, their marks actually change. So the 3-point increase, again, it's very ambitious. It's very rare. 2 points, yes, I see that happen. Again, a little rare, but 1 point of improvement definitely does happen. Now, again, whatever your scores are, let's say you get the reevaluation mark sheet or the initial mark sheet or your third attempt mark sheet, it's your choice, whatever you want to submit to the immigration. They're not going to pick the best or the worst. You're going to give them the best or the worst scores. So if the reevaluation one comes with the best scores among all modules, you're good to go. The second thing is prep materials. If it is your first time doing CELPIP, or now you have failed and now you're trying to do it again, you're probably researching online stuff now, because most likely what happens is students go to the exam without preparation thinking it's going to be easy. Well, it's not. So if you're looking for prep materials now, let me tell you, everything you need is down here in the description in our 15-hour course. It includes mock tests. It includes all prep videos, all templates, all resources, vocab lists, everything you need in one place. We don't make a course for writing separately, for speaking separately. All 4 modules, everything is included in our all-inclusive course that you can check in the description. It is right now at a discount and also with a money-back guarantee. But let's say you don't want to spend money. If you don't spend money, you're not going to get the best resources. But still, if you don't want to do that, check out our blog and check out the playlists in the description. They come with a lot of free resources, tips and tricks, and our blog comes with mock tests free, and you can practice them. They have answer sheets as well. So you need to use now preparation material and seriously prepare before going to the exam, because you have failed and you know this is not easy. You require some time. You need to give this exam the respect that it needs and invest in your English. It's also going to help you for life. So it's not a waste of time. The third thing is writing and speaking. Now, when you're working on it yourself, again, you can take our tutoring, you can take our courses, we can help you with it. But when you're working on CELPIP yourself, you can work on reading and listening, sure. But for writing and speaking, you need feedback. So remember that we do offer tutoring. We do offer free feedback as well. You can send us your speaking recordings and you can send us your written samples. We will give you free feedback. The email is in the description, info@hzadeducation.com. Now I want to talk about every module, reading, listening, writing, speaking individually, and what you can do right now to improve your marks. Let's talk about listening. the major mistake here that people make, the major weakness that people have, and you probably had the same issue, which is why you failed your exam. Note taking is the main thing you need to learn for CELPIP listening. If they're talking, you're taking notes of everything that they are saying, then you're presented the questions later, right after the audio. If you have those notes, you will be able to answer everything that is asked because you have everything written. So the art of note-taking involves multitasking, involves listening and writing down summarized information. You cannot write all the information. It involves organizing the information properly, making separate columns for different pieces of information, especially in part 5 when 3 people are talking, you want to make 3 columns. Learn all these skills simply by going to YouTube, playing videos of native speakers talking, and typing notes. Now, when you type notes, go to that YouTube video's captions or transcript, and there you can see exactly what was said. Now, match your notes with what was said. What have you missed? Probably a lot. Do it again. Do another video. Do this practice repeatedly, and your listening marks will improve significantly. Let's talk about reading. There are 2 things you need for reading in CELPIP. One is vocabulary. Now, if you want to learn the best vocab, check out our 400 best CELPIP word list in the description. It's free of cost, and it includes the best words you got to learn for the CELPIP exam. You have to have a good level of vocabulary to tackle reading. The other thing is understanding what has been said or what has been written in this case. And when people read, they're not able to paraphrase the question, they're not able to comprehend. The best way to improve your comprehension is go to a website like Google Scholar or theguardian.com. Check out different articles they have. Look at each paragraph, pause. Now, explain to yourself what the paragraph said in your own words. Now look at the next paragraph, pause and do the same thing. Now look at both paragraphs together and explain to yourself what was said. When you do this exercise, you're able to explain to yourself in a variety of ways what was explained. It improves your summarization skills, your comprehension skills, your paraphrasing skills, and your timing skills. All these things help you get an amazing mark the next time you do the exam. Let's talk about writing. In CELPIP writing, there are 2 things you need. The first thing is template. You need to use copy-paste words from HZad Education's templates that guarantee you a 9 or higher, because these words give you marks for flow, connectors, structures, vocab, everything that is on the marking scheme, and it makes your work much lesser. So if you want to access these templates, check out the free links in the description. But again, our paid course has the most updated templates, detailed explanations, and sample answers so you can apply these templates in all types of questions. The second thing is grammar. Most people fail on grammar. That is the most common mistake why people cannot score a 9 or more. So for grammar, it is essential you get a tutor or you submit your writing to us for free feedback. We will tell you your mistakes so you know what kind of grammar mistakes you're making, how you have to improve them. If you want to check out Grammarly, that's a great tool. It's an AI tool that assists you in marking grammar yourself. However, the problem is it is, I would say, 70% accurate. It does not understand the context all the time, so you will have some problems with it. But you can use that tool as well. And in writing, if you use templates and you don't make grammar mistakes, you can significantly improve your score, because these are the main problem areas we have seen people get into. Speaking, when we talk about that, speaking is probably the hardest module in CELPIP, and there are lots of things that you want to look at for speaking. I recently made a video about 10 most popular speaking mistakes that students make. It includes fillers, using and so between sentences, among sentences I should say, using less range of vocab, using basic words, not using our templates. A lot of these mistakes that are included in this video, I'm not going to cover it here, but the very first link you would see for the YouTube link is going to be the speaking mistakes link. I would appreciate if you go and check out that video. It's detailed, so you got to look at it. Make sure you avoid all these 10 major mistakes in speaking to ensure the next time you do the exam, you do a better attempt. And again, using all these tools, using all this advice, you can ensure your next exam is better. You sleep better tonight. If you want to reevaluate, you don't waste your money, but you know in which case you can go for reevaluation, and you actually get this done and get your express entry profile. And if you cannot, email us. We help. We have never had anyone really fail in career or immigration. Everybody has gotten their immigration one way or the other with our help, especially through CELPIP coaching, tutoring classes. So call us, email us, also subscribe for great content. We'll talk soon. Take care.